Testing. Let's check. Like I said, this is okay. There we go. We finally got volume. I apologize. Did not realize I was muted here. Like I said, just this is live and uncut and unadulterated here as far as, let's see, launching this PS5 Pro, and this is my first game playing on a PS5 Pro. It came in today, like maybe 5 minutes later than what UPS was stating, and I mean, delivery was prompt and ready. Everything was lovely. Came in a rather compact box. Yeah, it's not very big at all. I don't know if you can really see, but yeah, just a very compact box. Got the, of course, this came in it as, let's see. Trying to, see that PS5 Pro logo. Yeah, it's looking good. We got it. I'm trying to get it framed right. Yeah, there it is. So, decided not to do like some kind of unboxing video or whatever. I mean, I really don't necessarily have the setup to properly manage that circumstance. But yeah, I probably could have worked it out. I mean, the way this camera's set up, I'd have to move things around, blah, 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 blah. But, to the point though, you got your little, PS5 Pro manual that came with it and all, and everything's real plug and play. No big deal at all. I downloaded the games directly to the console instead of doing like a transfer from a PS5 to this, or swapping out my SSD card and putting games on that and putting it on it this way. I wanted to have everything directly on the console to see just how well the performance was going to be with as direct as possible. I mean, the only difference I'm doing is I'm using my PlayStation Edge controller here, as you can see. The PlayStation Edge controller is awesome. I love it. And you do have to plug it through the back of it into its USB, unlike the PS5 with a USB port in the front. There's no USB port in the front. They seem to have two new type ports for the SSD type, and the controller for the PS5 has an SSD type input. It's the best way I can kind of describe it. I'm not super tech savvy, but definitely want to have a quality improvement I'm looking forward to for the broadcast, as well as my gameplay experience with this PS5. I'm not sure exactly where to put my camera for this. We'll try it up there, but let's go ahead and pop on in here, and then we'll kind of take a look to see what all our options are as far as the quality is concerned. A lot of people, I guess depending on their circumstance, are going to go for the PS5 Pro for one reason or another. I know I, for myself, went for the PS5 Pro for the point of having not only better performance for my gameplay, but and quality of image, with a higher performance. But I also too wanted to be able to broadcast at a better quality from my PS5. And I know there's compression, and it's only but so high, there's so much quality you're going to get through the broadcast into the upload to YouTube. Nevertheless, if your quality going in is better to begin with, then your quality coming out, regardless of what else is happening, should be better as well. That's my theory. And let's see. Let me put him in, I guess, the traditional suit for the game here. And we'll do the same thing for Miles. I guess the purist at heart in regard to this is upgraded suit. Yeah, That's the right one. So yeah, like I said, to me, right at the moment, I haven't even done anything to anything. You know what I'm saying? At all. And it looks just phenomenal to me. It really does. I appreciate it, Matthew. Good to see you back too. Good to see you back too. Um, Everything's different on this PS5 Pro. Like I said, this is the first thing I have done. I mean, I plugged it, downloaded the games, picked up my son, took care of him. It's the first thing I'm doing. This is live, unadulterated. Um, and I mean, I'm looking at it, monitoring the broadcast through my phone at the moment. Like I said, I haven't touched anything, and I mean, it just looks freaking crisp and clean. Like I don't remember the regular PS5 looking like this, and like let's see here. As far as settings, hang on, let me go ahead and move my camera again. Move camera display. Um. So I guess we're going to go to visual. Okay. See, I appreciate that. Right out the box, it comes with, when you load up the game, you get PS4 Performance Pro settings already loaded up. What's up, Hawk? Yeah, just a new account. Okay, cool. Oh, sorry to hear about that phone thing. Matthew's a new name. Right on. All right. Appreciate you stopping through for sure. Yeah, I'm trying to remember, man. Where was that option that I had? It was like this text to speech thing that I had going on, and I don't know. I don't know what happened to that option. Whoops. Regardless, though, Performance Mode Pro, this mode targets smooth 60 frames per second while retaining the image quality of standard fidelity mode throughout use of PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution. All ray tracing features are on, including ray tracing reflections, ray tracing on water, and ray tracing window interactions. This mode recommended for most players. Um, so it says it targets 60 frames per second, but it could go higher than 60 frames per second. We got, whoa, no. Don't want to do that. So HDR is on, all this stuff. These are animation graphics. This is all customizable stuff. So the other options, Fidelity Pro. This mode targets a slower 30 frames per second for low resolution. Experiment with new ray tracing graphical features. These new features can be tuned individually to reach higher intermediate frame rates, especially using VRR or 120 Hz display mode options. Pedestrian interaction may be increased. Some areas, fine hair details is increased. Interesting. I'm just checking out the quality of the stream because I remember when I used to do certain streams with, the regular PS5, like the text when I would go to streams like this wasn't that clear, and like on my phone, this is just looking at it on my phone, it looks crisp. It looks crisp. Um, let's it starts you out in performance fidelity. So you only have performance and Fidelity Pro when it comes to the PS5 Pro, and the options that you have is all Pro, Performance Pro, Fidelity Pro. But yeah, the Performance Pro, seeing that it just popped us in on this, let's take a look at it real quick with good old Parker. It's just been a minute too since I've played this. Hold on, let me make sure this. Okay. Controller. High five options my game volume seems to be, let's see. Is it just my maybe it's just me. Seemed like it was low. Alright. Man, I mean, it looks so freaking good. That's just crazy. Wow. I mean, it looked good before, but I mean, like, just how smooth and everything is just cuckoo nuts. Now, a big thing that we're talking about is like, you should be able to notice differences when you're looking at them in the window. So this is like, wow, you can see his reflection, see the city in the background. It's kind of blurry, but like, let's see. Visual. So this is change these settings require restarting the last checkpoint. Okay. See, I can see definitely see a little bit of a difference panning around. It's like not quite. I mean, it's quick, but it's something about it doesn't feel as smooth as I would like it to be for Spider-Man gameplay. But it's definitely not as choppy as like the fidelity mode was in regular PS5. And I mean, it's like, and of course, it's like, I mean, it's just like he's about to jump off the screen, crisp. You can see his reflection a little bit more clearly. You can see the background of the city more clearly in the reflection of the window. I mean, it's as advertised as far as the improvement is concerned. I kind of wish it was a little bit more smoother, with everything bumped up the way it is, but it's not horrible. Let me see. Oops, no. Yeah. So ray tracing to compute additional ambient occlusion light information, medium settings used. The high setting also adds screen space GI balance for additional ambient lighting information. So you can change that to medium or off. Let's see. Just trying to see if there's like, let's shoot, just bringing those to medium bumped up the frame rate. Almost feels like regular PS5. See, Matthew was saying, I have no doubt that one day we'll be able to see the city completely clearly on future consoles. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, it looks pretty clear now. I mean, like I said, bumping those two settings to medium definitely improved the frame rate. And I mean, being able to see Spider-Man in action with this kind of clarity is crazy. And I mean, it's not super smooth, but it looks great. Hang on, let's see. So you only have high and medium. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, with each setting that you adjust, the frame rate just increases. Uh, see, Matthew says here, personally, I won't get a Pro now, but I'll definitely get one for Wolverine. Yeah, no doubt. It'll be cheaper then too. Um, yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways, I mean, it's for those that want to pay full price and then some for a console, this would be the way to go. If you're looking to get into the PS5 and didn't have one, it's the best time to do it because the prices will be dropping, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know that the it's the Pro, I believe, will drive up sales for the regular version of the game, the PS5. Um, because that it's 9 out of 10 is going to be 5 to 10 years, supposedly, until maybe they decide to do a PS6. You know, but yeah, with each setting, you adjust it. The frame rate just looks that much better in regard to what you have. This is still clearer than the other mode. The frame rate is pretty strong. Let me see. So suppose that changed, turned off ray tracing. So this is basically the same as Performance Pro, but in Fidelity mode as far as settings. Matthew says by the time that comes out, we'll have waited 5 years for the game, and I want to play it on the best possible heart rate. I'm not waiting extra years. You're right on, right on. Yeah. Um, so yeah, like this has this high fidelity look without without the other two extras. And I mean, the frame rate is just fine now. I mean, to me, it's a little slower maybe than I might prefer, but it's not slow in a way that I feel hindered or compromised in it. And to me, if I wanted to enjoy the enhanced graphics, what little bit of frame rate I'm seeing dip here or there is worth it. But yeah, I'm just checking out the way this looks like on the phone. It looks good. I do see I mean, I don't know if it's the nature of the broadcast or what. I do see a little bit of clarity drop here and there, but I mean, it might just be because of the broadcast aspect of things. I was hoping that would improve. I'll play this all back later and check. Um, hang on. Let me swing around a little bit more with this, and then I'm gonna switch back to the performance. Do the sunrise. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I'm just almost floored as to just how clean and crisp everything is. I'm not used to seeing a game like this at all. Into the rising sun. Okay, so let's go back to this Performance Pro. Yeah, it looks really good. And I mean, like the Performance Pro is just crazy, man. I mean, just how smooth the frame rate is, and then on top of that, just how crisp the character looks. Okay, yeah, we're not going to get certain. The character looks just so clean. Hey, Aishin, good to see you in chat, bro. Matthew says, by the way, we unfortunately got new leaks for Wolverine PS5 for some of its side missions. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll be interested to see what the final version of it is. I mean, I wouldn't have minded if they put I don't know. It looks a little I don't know, campy, comic bookish-y in a way that, I don't know. I would have thought that it just looked a little bit more in line with what Spider-Man 2, you know, kind of presents itself as. I don't know. Like I said, this test footage and all this, that, and the other, it's not the final product, so who knows? Yeah, no worries on the spoilers. I don't mind. It's so long between now and when it comes out. I mean, whatever it is that would have been shown, I would have probably forgotten, or you know. Plus, two, it's nothing like the reality, the circumstance. Look at this free fall view. This is crazy, dude. Nothing like that. Nothing like that in the regular PS5. This is just, what the fuck? And I hope it's translating to you all, the viewers. I mean, from what I can tell through looking at my phone, it does. But like, and I'm glad I'm not using a capture card or broadcasting straight from, you know, PlayStation.
I'm gonna fight my last breath. I'm clocking in.
I haven't played in a minute, so my gameplay gonna be scratchy. Damn, it's like cinema quality.
You should know when to give up. Yeah, Spider-Man, give us some payback. Back up, huh? I'll take that as a compliment.
And my mouth is just dropped open, bro. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck?
An electric Spider-Man. That's pretty cool.
This
right?
is just, I'm flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted. I mean, does this translate on y'all end? Does it look as crisp as it seems to me on y'all end? Like my previous gameplay footage that I've done on PlayStation, I got plenty of it in my playlist. Like, I don't remember that shit looking this smooth. I mean, every so often, because it's a broadcast, when I get to move my character around it, you get a little bit of graininess. Matthew says some of the Easter eggs in the reveal trailer will be fulfilled in the side quest. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably see something about it. It looks good on your end too. Great, fantastic. Oops. But yeah, like similar to how it was with regular PlayStation 5. Though the fidelity mode is super crisp and get all these other options in there, as far as like some straight up just gameplay, still nothing's going to beat the performance mode, in my opinion, on this. And this has VRR Smoothed on, which, when set appropriately in the console settings, utilize the variable refresh rate of a company compatible display to improve resolution of frame rate based on gameplay. Smoothed will maintain resolution and target a steady frame rate. Uncapped will allow lower resolution to target higher, more variable frame rates. Interesting. So, uncapped. or you can turn it off. So let's see what uncapped. I can kind of see a difference. I can kind of see a difference, but it's it's just so fucking clean, man. It's just like I think the only way I'd probably be able to tell is in some kind of, let's see, chaotic situation. Let's just see here. Let's just see what surface tension kind of looks like. For a second. Let me move my camera out the way. Look at this. So this is the uncapped.
We have a bell for a reason.
I mean, to me, even the cinematic here looks better than what it did on the regular PS5. And again, I'm not sure how well this is translating to you all for what the other footage, old footage, but I've done multiple playthroughs on regular
class.
PS5.
We have a new teacher joining us today.
Got a question. What are your thoughts on the story?
Hi, my name's Pete.
And writing up this thing.
Mr. Parker. And we are all very lucky today. Because this is physics class, and
yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. To me, some of the situations in the storyline and the way that certain aspects are written, man, the characters in the cinematic even look better. We're kind of funny. I'm surprised they got away with certain things in the game, to be honest with you, especially when it came to Venom, basically molesting MJ. You weren't a ton of fan of it overall, right? On, I get you. I don't know. I'm very forgiving and accepting of interpretations of things, and as long as it's done well, and everything to me in this was done well. Why can't I skip? Oh, this is how I gotta skip. Oh, this is how I gotta skip the cinematic. To me, the acting and the the voice acting,
I'm so getting fired.
The director, how they directed certain shots and lighting and captured certain moments. I appreciated it, to be honest with you. But I've been a Spider-Man fan since as long as I can remember as a child. Yeah, this is like playing on fucking Fidelity Mode on regular PS5, but just having like mad fucking performance and frame rate. This is nuts.
Oh, you finished your essay? Haven't started. Oh.
But that's not even. Let's see. So let's just keep it on the smooth and see.
Well, let's get to the city and take care of Marco quick then.
I can subtly tell the difference from the smooth versus the uncapped. It's you can definitely tell. Like Parker's far clearer. Like uncapped almost kind of feels like I'm back on PlayStation. I don't mind different interpretations. Well, I personally think they didn't execute them very well. I get you.
Really loving the new regime.
You'll whip him into shape in no time.
I just,
So, what's up with Marco?
One other point too is like with this whole, the PC culture things and inclusion aspects of things, regardless of anybody's this, that, or the other. I think they did a pretty good job of leaving certain elements of the storyline and perhaps even background plot of the characters to one's interpretation. It's just certain parts of dialogue and scenes, especially between Harry Osborn and Parker, was just fucking outrageous. I mean, to me, you know, depending on the lens you want to have when you're listening to the shit that there's being said. I mean, like, you know, when, like in the mission, ride like we used to with Harry and Parker going to the old, reliving their moments and shit when they were in high school. Prior to that, when fucking Harry shows up, MJ tried to give him a hug, and he says some shit that's kind of sideways, like, you know, I ain't trying to hug up with you like that, but of course he hugged her. Oh, he said, I just got out the hospital, or some shit like that. Oh, take it easy. But, you know, he gripped up Parker like, hey, man, like, you know, I done missed you, baby. Ain't no pain in the game when it comes to you. I don't know, Harry just would say certain shit around MJ in regard to Parker, or do certain shit that was just so tell, man. And just certain shit that Harry would do was like, you know, it's almost like Sully saying, yeah, nigga, Parker, I've been watching you, bro. I've been watching you since day one, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know, because Parker would be like, yo, how'd you get my combination through my locker? Yo, how'd you... You know, it's just certain shit he would say, and Harry wouldn't say nothing. He'd just be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been known. And though he acts like he didn't know Parker was Spider-Man, it's a certain way he delivered his lines that was like, yeah, I always knew, but I wasn't telling you that I knew. And I'm never going to tell you that I knew, because that'll give it away. If the game story was longer, it would fix all my problems with it, but it would help. Right, I get you.
It was supposed to be a normal day. Teach physics, have awkward conversations in the teacher's lounge.
Yeah, I would appreciate it if it had been longer. I mean, like I said, this is such, I mean, of course, everybody agrees it's such a horrible waste and missed opportunity not to have had a DLC. I mean, to have had a DLC with the PS4 Pro release would have been, you know, off the chain. Peter Parker and Harry now canon. What was interesting is, like I said, the way Insomniac wrote it, it almost, like I said, it just had this subtle backdrop of you know, Mary Jane, Parker, you know, Harry, they swing like that in this subtle little way. I mean, you know, I mean, it didn't seem like MJ was ever ignorant about Harry and his appreciation for Parker. And MJ never stood in the line of it. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but yeah, it's just interesting the way they wrote it for the game here. Parker and Harry's relationship was just extra special. It just really, you know.
I mean, I'm just running back right now.
So, yeah, I'm not seeing any reason with these circumstances to put it on the smooth shit to give up the better quality of the image that you get. This shit's just so nice. It's just nuts.
Miles, Principal Evans called.
Man, am I getting expelled?
Hey, you're just cutting class.
But you know, like I said, and also too, just the way Harry did MJ when he turned it into Scream in front of Parker. That shit, I'm so shocked that Insomniac was able to get away with it. What all went down with the rating that was there. I mean, because Venom's tongue was all out, nasty, all up on her, and you know, then he took her behind the table. You just hear muffling after the tentacles went all up in her mouth. Fun fact: Peter and Harry actors would mess around and pretend to flirt well in character doing voice. Yeah, dude. I mean, bravo. I mean, like I said, I ain't knocking nobody's thing, but I always appreciate a good delivery, and to me, this is kind of in its own universe of things with what Insomniac has done with Spider-Man. I mean, quite evident as far as the multiverse thing and the Spider-Verse type shit. This is its own universe. So it's like, if within this universe, Harry and Parker, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they might have did a circle jerk or something, or two, you know, why MJ stood off to the side. Who knows, man? I just, like, you know, but the way they wrote it out, It was, you know, like I said, depending on your thing or how you might want to look into the characters, you could take everything that was said and done very benignly, or you could be like, yo, hold up a minute, like maybe I might want to see something more into this. The Harry's actor said so in an interview. What's that? You right on.
I can get up close now.
So yeah, I like I said, I appreciate it, and it's just a lot of other little subtleties, like when, you know, during a mission where Parker gets invited to, you know, the new facility that Harry built in honor of his mother and Parker's aunt. You turn the facility, like you see like these unisex bathrooms. It's funny how the service people, the maintenance crew, is like complaining about cleaning them and shit. Like it's just a lot of interesting progressive marks that they presented in the game, but didn't throw it in your face. You know what I'm saying? That would appeal to whomever might decide to want to play the game. You know, you know, of course, I could have did without the MJ missions, but you know, that's just what it is. So yeah, like to me, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and to me, I'm so glad you mentioned about those actors playing around like that and seeing the nature and the manner in which things were written. You know, because though their delivery helped with its implications, you have to see the very literal dialogue and the manner in which their interactions, interchanges happen. I mean, especially just the way Harry would just kind of sideline Mary Jane, like, you know what I'm saying, like like you ain't Parker, shawty, like, it's all good, but you're not Parker.
And he's definitely getting bigger.
But yeah, this looks great. I mean, I'm a switch it over maybe to a boss fight real quick, and then maybe just let it rest at that. I mean, it's like you just can't.
Spider-Man.
To me, I can't deny it. And definitely, it's going to be great to just replay this footage back in comparison to. In comparison to my other footage from back in, you know, regular PS5 situations. Like I said, I really hoping that the quality translates to you, the viewer, as well as my preservation of my gameplay and being able to enjoy it at a higher quality in times to come. So yeah, this looks great. Let me see something here. Is there a yeah, I wish there was like I mean, you can replay all these side missions, but I wish there was a boss fight that you could just go to without having a long drawn out cinematic, which I don't really recall. Good man. That's where you get the symbiote shit. This isn't you. Yeah, everything takes so long. Like they need some shit like let me just replay a symbiote in this real quick. They need something like oh, I can't. I was going to use regular Spider-Man. Oh, fuck it.
Can't let up. There's people inside these things.
Yeah, it's just crazy how much fear everything is. What? Okay, I was like, what game? I'm on ultimate difficulty. Okay, I was like, everything's taking a good bit to help kill. That would explain it. Yeah, I can't complain. Now, what's going to be interesting is to see also too, like, like a PvP kind of game, as well as the multiplayer game. Like, I mean, I want to see what's up with Off the Grid too.
Keep coming.
As far as like, does this improve like the nature of PvP and having and higher frame rates, be able to see your opponents faster? Because like that was my issue with it. Like PS5 Pro, I mean regular PS5 playing that PvP type situation was, I don't know, I felt like,
Almost there. Come on.
you know, I couldn't get the right frame rates to really be effective for myself anyway. But yeah, after this, I'm gonna go ahead and try out a couple of other games too on PS5 Pro, test them out, and see just how they stack up as far as the improvement and quality of the broadcast and gameplay. But yeah, this shit is just crisp. It just really is. I don't know, it's a game, like, basically I want to go ahead and take a look at Stellar Blade, and I want to go ahead and take a look at, gosh, what other ones I have in mind? The First Descendant. I wanted to take a look at Warframe, and Off the Grid. Is there any particular game out of what I listed anybody want to be anybody interested in seeing next? Wait a minute, I missed this chat. Hold on. Man, Matthew says, man, my high school had a unisex bathroom on the fourth level. Only fourth level. It was the only bathroom I ever went to in school, that since it was the only one that wasn't haunted. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, this just, oh, I know what I wanted to see. Let's see. Let's take a look at, I want to try one more thing. Nighttime. And I want to try, I want to do, maybe we'll try, we'll do one of these Hunter blinds or something like that. No, a base. I don't know. Let's see. Matthew says, question, are you noticing if the load times are faster on the Pro compared to the base? Dude, yeah, personally. I mean, everything's instantaneous. It's like you click the button, boom, you're in. I mean, like there's no weight involved with it at all. Hold on, try to. How do I have him set up? Okay. Where's the motherfucking? Wait a minute. Huh? Aren't I supposed to be in the mission? Active.
They're powering up the drones here. If you can tether your web from the charging station to a power supply, you'll overcharge them into oblivion.
I ain't tethering shit.
I'm tired of waiting.
You want to see some action?
Beast that killed Craven. Spiders.
Man, it's like crazy how clear everything is. Nuts.
More of you! But I'm only one spider!
Yeah, I'm just geeking right now. I mean, like I said, it's probably good that they got the camera off so you always just this unadulterated screen. And
Don't worry, plenty of web to go around.
yeah, I just remember so much. Like, just interference, I guess you could say, with whatever all was going on, from being able to actually just see all the fucking crisp action. Oh, you bitch ass. Oh, that's right. We can change the symbiote suit shit. Hold on. Symbiote change color. Huh? I thought I could. Whatever. I thought I could adjust my symbiote surge, but it's just been a minute since I played it. But yeah, if it's a particular performance mode anybody wanted to take a look at or something, I can put it back into it. But like, this to me is just, I don't want to change a thing.
More sights.
Think you can dig up some
Man,
more
that
info
is
on
just
the
so
incoming
cool.
Kravenoffs now?
How clean it is. It's just nuts. But yeah, I mean, like I said, if it's a particular mission or it's a particular whatever. Let's see. Wait a minute. Matthew question, are you going to? Okay, I saw that question already. Yeah, this is just clean. I'm impressed. It's a shame. To me, this is kind of like what you would want to hope the regular PS5 would have been. But I mean, with them staggering it out like that, they get longer lifespan and profit span on profit. It's just that simple. I mean, roll out something less than, and then here you go. Less than 5 years later, boom. But it is just looking clean. Like I said, the ordering process, the delivery process, everything was all on time. Yeah, this is just smooth. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead, maybe try Stellar Blade next, maybe, and see what's up. And so there'll be a little bit of intermission, and I will be back online very shortly, like maybe about, we won't make it too long, maybe about 5 minutes or less. So grab some cookies, and I'll be back shortly. But damn, this looks great. And I mean, to me, when you're looking at the footage of like these gamers when they use their capture cards, or like Digital Foundry, even when they're giving their examination of everything, like, to me, you're not seeing it like this. I'm not seeing it like this, especially because, of course, they're using capture cards, and it's not a direct live broadcast. And I mean, for me as a broadcaster, this is the kind of demonstration of the graphics on PS5 that I've been waiting to see, and I haven't seen it all day from other people's situations, because a lot of them are using capture cards. Yes, thank you, Matthew. See you soon too. Definitely bet. I'll be back momentarily with some Stellar Blade action. But yeah, this is just crazy how good this looks. Man. Well, I've been saving a role-playing idea too for the Spider-Man 2 playthrough again. So next time we come back up for that, I may present that idea and get that going. So yes, thank you all for viewing. Again, I'll be back in less than 5 with Stellar Blade, so we can see how gorgeous she looks and how lovely the gameplay will have with some high fidelity and high frame rate. That's what I'm excited for. So yes, hope this answered questions for you all as well, as far as how this actually transfers when it comes to actual gameplay and broadcasting from the PlayStation 5 Pro to straight to YouTube without a capture card. So thank you all for viewing. I'll be back soon. Take care and enjoy.